今回は大谷選手の最新情報とベッツ選手が出演するポッドキャスト番組にテオスカー・ヘルナンデス選手がゲスト出演したことについて見ていきます。それでは行ってみましょう。日本時間4月23日、ドジャースの大谷翔平選手は敵地でのカブス戦に1番 DH で出場しました。この日は4打数無安打で快音は聞かれず、チームも9回2アウトから追いつかれ、延長10回サヨナラ負けに。この日の試合前には、現地放送局では、大谷選手の二刀流について言及しました。また、ベッツ選手が出演する、ポッドキャスト番組、オンベースに、テオスカー・ヘルナンデス選手がゲスト出演。そこで、女児が誕生した大谷選手の話題になると、二人は父親としてのアドバイスを大谷選手へ送りました。ベッツ選手は今後10年間は眠れないのを受け入れるべきだ。眠ろうとするんじゃなくて寝れないことを覚悟するんだ。と睡眠不足を受け入れることを伝授。テオスカー選手は何事も楽しむんだ。何かしなければならないならただやる。そしてそれが人生なんだ。赤ちゃんを静かにさせて眠らせるために何でもするんだ。と語りました。また、二人は子供の将来についても言及。お母さんがバスケットボールをやっていて、お父さんが翔平大谷ってどんなアスリートになるか気になるよ。とコメント。さらに話題は WBC やデコルテポーズ誕生についても。ここからはその様子を見ていきます。
Okay, so real quick, I do want to ask. Shohei just had his baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any advice for him? Like, if you were gonna give some dad advice to Shohei, what would you tell him?
I don't know. It's just like
I told him, so I'll let you think about it. I told him my dad advice was you should show. I said show. I don't really have real advice because this is your experience, but like you should just go and accept that you're not going to sleep for the next 10 years. Like there is no sleep. So instead of trying to sleep, just accept that you're not going to and just get up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one thing.
That was my advice for show.
Dad, you enjoy everything.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, he's gonna have to. Yeah,
and
he
like,
will. Like I think Show's gonna be an awesome dad.
Of the negative way, it's not gonna help.
Yeah,
you just like if you have to wake up in the middle of the night, just wake up.
Just get up. Just get up.
If you have to do something, just do it. And that's life.
Yeah, that's
if
life.
you think about it, it's gonna get worse. So
exactly.
Don't think about it.
But Show's gonna be good. I mean,
just do whatever it takes to keep the baby quiet and sleeping.
I bet. I wonder, like, that little girl, like her mom played basketball and her dad is Shohei Otani. I wonder what kind of athlete she's gonna be. But anyways, we'll see. So you were.
I don't know, but she's gonna be special.
She's gonna be special for sure.
It's gonna be. The genes are really, really good.
So, Teo, tell me about like. Baby Teo and then how you grew up and then how you kind of came through a little bit about your story, because I don't think a lot of people know your backstory and kind of how you became the popular kid that
love
won
baseball.
the home run derby. Yeah,
since I got like memory, didn't play baseball to be in this spot that I am right now. A little town, not many people. Where I'm from. Dominican Republic, Maimon Bonao. That's the name of the town.
How do you say it?
Maimon.
Maimon.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like not much going on over there besides play and study and just enjoy life, playing on the street, playing all kind of games outside. Not much.
And then so you were 18. You signed that. Isn't that kind of late?
It is late.
You were 18 when you signed, and
yes.
So this was because usually it's 16, right?
16. That's when the big signing. It's like a draft here.
Okay.
But when I was 16, I wasn't good.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
I started playing baseball at 15.
Oh, so it's
to
16?
get ready to sign.
Oh, that's late.
That's really
Usually they
late.
start like 12 or 13,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So I started really late, but I love baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask me what skills do you have back then, none besides loving the game.
Okay.
So I like to play. I love to play. But it was like, it was hard. It was not. It is hard. Still hard.
Right.
To be ready at age of 13, 14, and be ready doing tryouts and all that. Like you're a kid. You're a baby.
Yeah.
And nowadays I think it's getting even harder because of age. Like you not even think about it, what you want when you're 12.
Yeah. You don't know. You have no idea.
Like if I go back when I was 12, I was still playing in the street. Like we no shoes and these. Like you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
And now they getting all of those kids thinking about millions and millions to sign, and it just a hot mess.
Yeah.
But going back, I spent 3 years doing tryouts, getting ready, preparing myself to see if I can sign a professional contract. And when I turned 18, that was 2010, October. I turned 18, and then I told my family, I told my manager over there in the Dominican that the 2011, it was going to be my last year of doing tryouts and practicing and trying to sign. So in February, I signed with the Houston Astros, and that's when everything started.
So, if you didn't sign, let's say that year happened, what was your plan?
I think I will be an engineer.
Oh, engineer.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, but something that has to be with the numbers and in that area of professional.
So you don't have to worry about that now. So then you signed. I know. You signed You signed for $20,000. $20,000. You signed, and then what was the first? Like, what did you do? Did you come over? You came over and started playing rookie ball, or
no? I played in the Dominican.
Oh, you played in the Dominican
that
first.
year, 2011. Played in the Dominican. Played only that year, and then the next year came to the States. And that's when my career started. That same year, I got called up from rookie ball to low A. And then 13 low A again, and high A. And then 14 high A, double A, and then 15 double A, and then 16 double A again. And triple A in the big leagues. That's when I make it to the big leagues in 2016.
And I remember seeing when you came up, and I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, whatever.
Yeah, you were a superstar already.
I was all right. I was doing all right. So,
yeah, you got an MVP and everything.
So tell me about. I kind of spoke of the WBC. And, the Olympics. The Olympics are coming to LA, and so hopefully,
you playing
in the Olympics. I mean, there's so many people, man. If there's I will.
WBC?
Am I playing?
Have you played?
Yeah, I played last year. Last time. And tell me about your experience with the WBC. Like, how much? Like, do you really? Is that like? Because to me, the WBC is like.
It's the ultimate.
That's the ultimate. Step. Yeah.
Like now, I win in the Winter League in the Dominican.
Yeah.
I win in the minor leagues. I win World Series.
Yeah.
So now I want to win the
WBC.
Yeah, that's
and so you guys and you guys are always really, really good. So obviously you would do it if they asked you, right?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. And I mean, you guys are.
I mean, always representing your country is the best thing you can do as an athlete.
Do you have like a lot of friends and family that come for that outside of the regular fam?
Yes. Dominican people, they're crazy.
I was gonna say, it seems like
go.
I'm not saying the World Series is more important or less important. I'm not making that a point, but like that WBC feeling
is not close. Nothing is close to that.
I don't think it's close. Maybe because the World Series is like a 7-game series.
Yeah,
and this
but
is
it's not. It's not.
I don't think so.
2 years ago, I played in the WBC, and I play against Puerto Rico and Venezuela. None of the games that we played last year in the World Series, it was not even close.
Do you think it's because it's like a one game? It's either, or if it was a series, would it feel different?
I think even more.
I think it would be worse.
Worse, yeah.
I think it would be worse.
It's just it's like you guys facing Japan.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
dude. And when you're going
imagine the U.S. facing the Dominican Republic in the finals, or Venezuela or Puerto Rico. It's
really
just
any Latin country.
It's just
what I'm saying?
It's gonna be crazy.
Because I think there's that's how you know the league is so good, because it doesn't matter what country you look at.
It's gonna be insane.
You know what I'm saying?
Any team that you put in the finals against the U.S. or
Japan
or
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And so I really do. I really would like to play.
And when you I always say this, and in every interview that I get to do, I always say is when you see Mookie, when you see you, Freddie, Shohei, Kershaw, 4 MVPs, the way they work, the way they prepare, the way they go about the business, it's crazy.
I didn't even pay attention. Okay, yeah.
And it's I wanted to be part of that for many years. So it's I don't want to lose that, because I learned so much from those guys. Not even from those guys, like Will, Muncy, everybody. It's just the culture of the Dodgers is like that. Everybody is the same. You guys treat everybody the same. You guys don't act like you guys have win everything in baseball. There's not a single award that you had not won it.
Yeah, but I mean, we still go
and you still doing the things that a rookie do, grinding, working hard, discipline, and all that, and having that on my side, it's amazing.
Yeah, I would agree. I think just the culture would.
And you might have it when you were in Boston the first years, when you had all of us superstar on the team when you came up to the big leagues.
And that was, I kind of grew up in. I mean, this is kind of how I grew up in. Whatever, it is what it is. But anyways, I got some fan questions. You want to take some fan questions?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so. Oh, people are asking about the which one of us had the idea for the celebration for this year for Shohei's thing. I don't remember who came up with the idea. It wasn't me. So I think it was just it was during the meeting.
I don't even know what this means.
You didn't see it?
No.
You weren't there? Look at you.
No. Now I know.
Oh, but at first you didn't know what it meant.
But when the season started, everybody started doing this, and
it was just because.
And then some reporters came to me and asked me what this means, and I said I don't know. I know it has to be with Shohei, but I don't know if it's from Ugo Balls, because he has a partnership or something with Ugo.
He has 1,000 partnerships.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was. I just remember it may have been my idea.
And then that reporter showed me the
video,
the commercial.
Yeah, the commercial. No,
and his lotion is for the skin.
I don't remember whose idea it was, but we said we were going to do it, and I think he hit the walk-off homer that day.
Yeah,
it was on his.
That was the first.
It was on his bobblehead day. That's what it was. Yeah, he hit the walk-off homer that day.
Somebody did it on the field. It was him.
Yeah, it was him. Yeah. It was him. So now you. So you were doing the celebration, you didn't even know what it was?
Yes.
Good for you.
Everybody's doing it, so it's whatever. I'm with my boys. Whatever they do, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Right now, let's head back to Chicago. Kirsten joins us again live with news on Shohei Otani, who we do expect to join that Dodgers rotation at some point. Hi there, Kirsten.
Hi, John. We sure do. He's got a few more months on him, but he's obviously had a very busy week with him and his wife welcoming their firstborn, a beautiful baby girl. So he, of course, has continued his throwing progression. Dave Roberts gave an update as to where he's at and what this last week just looked like for him in regard to throwing.
he played catch today. He's out there, I think, or just out there. We'll be out there. He's going to throw a light pen tomorrow, and then he'll go back to his kind of full-blown bullpen on Saturday.
Where are you guys as far as him and coming back to pitch? Where is this all leading?
I know it's leading towards somewhere to him pitching at some point with us. I still don't know, what the next step is. And I think once he starts facing hitters, then it'll start to become more pronounced. But right now he's still in the mode of just throwing bullpens, and he still hasn't thrown sliders yet either.
He means so much to you guys as a DH that why risk it? Have you heard that kind of stuff? And what is the pros and cons?
Pros and cons, there certainly obviously brings in risk. That's the con. But a guy that has done it, has performed really well as a pitcher, the desire to do that, the talent to do that, and you essentially get two all-star players in one. So there's a lot of upside, but I certainly understand people's opinions.
I think it's how you say, like, it might be a couple months from this point until he's back. Is that reflective of kind of a plan starting to come together, or more just kind of guessing on kind of where he's at right now and how long it might take?
More guessing on where he's at right now.
Thought we might see Shohei Otani back on the mound for the Dodgers and in the rotation in May, but now it looks like it's going to be June at the earliest, Jerry. But Dave Roberts and that front office, they've really maintained all along. They just want him to be available later in the season and especially in October.
100%. And that's the key, making sure that he is that 100% to be that difference maker on the mound late in the season and in the playoffs, World Series. And Shohei Otani, you got to remember, you can't send him out on a rehab assignment because he's our leadoff hitter. So, again, this is a unique situation. I love that they're still slow playing him and making sure when he's ready to go, he can be that dominant pitcher once again.
Yeah, this is it's such a unique situation. I mean, he's your best hitter on the team. He's your leadoff hitter, and you can't risk him getting hurt. So you gotta definitely slow play. You gotta just put him out there maybe in September and just let him lead into the playoffs, because that's when you really need him. You don't need him for the regular season. If the team is battling for a division come late August, then you bring him in then. But you don't really need him for the regular season as of right now. Slow play it until then, and then play it by ear. There's no reason for you to put him out there now, risk injury, and then you don't have him in the playoffs on either side of the ball.
If you would have told me this, 15 years ago, we'd be discussing on TV together, I got an ace pitcher, and he's the best hitter on the team. We're like, what are you talking about here? Babe Ruth didn't even do this. You got to remember, Babe Ruth was an incredible pitcher at first, and he hit a little bit because he was such a great hitter. They said, you're going to be done pitching. And he just focused on being a hitter and become one of the greatest hitters ever.
And Barry Bonds has said recently that he thinks Shohei shouldn't pitch, Jerry. He should just focus on hitting. Do you think that's
listen,
something that you do?
That's a great... I totally understand why Barry Bonds said this. I think he's going to be a starter maybe the next couple years. And listen, I don't want to put limits on Shohei Otani because he's really has shown us he's limitless. But he is such a difference maker every single day in the lineup. Maybe we start after the season, maybe a year after that, start to kind of think about maybe being a closer. Kind of the way Brad Wilkerson was a closer for Florida back in the day. Mark Kotsay was a closer when in college. Use him like a college-type player.
I agree. I think he should be a reliever and leave it at that.
How about Brad Wilkerson making our show?
Brad Wilkerson. You're welcome, friends.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。